Oh, whoa. We don't need to uncover his face. I'm positive that's Austin, aren't you?
I'm afraid so.
This is a mixture of good news and bad news. Good news because Austin's dead
And bad news because Sarah, in her mind and in her heart, she believes that he's still alive. Damn you, Austin, for being such a coward. For not being able to face me man to man. The only way that you could get to me is to hurt Sarah. And I swear, I wish he was still alive so I could take the pleasure of killing him. Because I would make you suffer. I hope your soul is burning in hell.
Okay, I understand. Right, thank you. That was the lab, Sarah. The test results are all negative.
I knew that, Larry. There is nothing wrong with me. That is until Austin decides he wants to come back and beat me up again, maybe attack me, rape me again, do whatever he wants to me again.
Take it easy now.
Don't you understand, Larry? I am totally vulnerable, totally. He can do anything he wants to me anytime. He's bigger than I am. He's stronger. He's more ruthless. Oh, my God, I hope that's the police.
Hello, Dr. Wood. Oh, all right. Yeah, fine, thanks. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. There's been an emergency with one of my patients.
Oh, I'll be fine as long as I can lock the door.
Security's fine here, honey. They're looking after all the exits and entrances.
Okay. I'll be fine. Oh, you're right. Austin wouldn't come here, and I'm sure Bo and Megan will be back any second. I'll be fine.
Okay.
If Austin does decide to come here, I'm gonna be ready for him.
Well, what's the matter, Gabrielle? You look like you've seen a ghost.
You are a ghost. You're dead and buried.
How would you know that? Outside of a few of the Buchanans, most everyone thinks that I'm still alive. Now, you tell me, how is it that you go assuming that I'm dead?
Come on, Sandy, this is not funny.
I didn't say it was funny. I said it was true.
No, it cannot be.
I'm sorry, but you have no theater for the Daisy Award ceremony.
Max, look, I have to go home.
Marilyn, the Lambview Civic Theater burned down early this morning.
Yeah, I know. I heard on the radio. Look, I can't stay for rehearsal. I might be back in time for dress rehearsal, but you'll probably have to get a stand-in.
How can I televise a national award show without a 600-seat theater?
I don't know. Max, are you listening to me at all? Max!
What? Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I said that I have to go home. I will be back in time for tape, if not sooner.
What do you mean you have to go home?
Wade had just called me. He said that he's packing for California and he's leaving this afternoon.
What? Why?
It's a long story, but I promise I'll explain it to you when I get back. I really have to go right now. Bye.
Tiffany? The theater? Oh, my God, my day is complete. The 7th level of hell. The singing sensation, Marco Dane.
What do you think? You got room for me in the show or what?
There isn't going to be a show unless we turn it into an awards picnic and hold it in the park. Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Great idea. I could get all those wonderful-looking actresses in those expensive dresses, expose them to the ozone, the mosquitoes.
Okay, it won't work. All right, bad idea. What am I going to do? There's not a theater on every corner in Lambview.
Max, please. Calm down a little bit. Breathe. Maybe I can help you.
You?
Just consider it a contribution toward our future oneness.
What am I doing talking to you? Why am I telling you my problems? What are you doing in my studio?
It's fate. It's destiny. And Bo, of course, gave me a dressing room to live in, so this is my zip code.
I'm going to my office, and I'm going to try to find a theater for this award show.
Poor guy. Needs my help, doesn't he? I'm sorry, the Lambview Grand Hotel. Yes. Thank you. Dane. Yes, I'll hold.
Bo,
He didn't just assault her physically, Megan. He broke her spirit and her mind.
I know, and we have to deal with that. Somehow we're gonna have to help her heal this hurt. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it alone, though.
So you think we need a psychiatrist? Yeah. Well, come on. Fill this back in so we can get back to Sarah.
I don't know how she's gonna respond to this, Bo. Normally, she believes in psychotherapy.
Yeah, but she's not gonna think that she needs it. You heard what she said, Macon. She doesn't just think that she sees Austin. She thinks that he threatened her. She thinks that he touched her.
I know. This is a full-blown breakdown. Her hallucinations have become her reality.
Yeah, well, what gets me is I thought she was getting better. I never would have gone back to work at the studio if I didn't think that she was getting better.
So, how are we gonna handle this?
I don't know. Because I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to do something that's going to be totally wrong and it's going to hurt her. What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to go to her and say, honey, we think that you need help? She doesn't trust us now, Maggie.
Why, because we don't believe her? Well, look, we dug up Austin. Once we tell her that, she'll realize that she needs help.
Yeah, but that may not work.
Well, I'm gonna call my father. I'm gonna tell him about this. He can help Sarah. She's always trusted him. If she can't count on us, if she can't trust us, I know she can trust my dad.
I think it would help if I just took her away to an island. Someplace that's just sun, sand, surf, just stars. No memories of Austin.
What you're saying, just take her away somewhere where she can relax, not worry about having Austin pop up every 10 seconds? Well, that's great. That will work if all she needs is rest and relaxation, Bo. But what if you get 2,000 miles away and she still sees Austin? Then you're going to be 10,000 miles away from psychotherapy.
So I'll turn right around and I'll bring her back.
I don't know. I think that maybe we're delaying giving her the kind of treatment that she needs.
Well, Megan, I just don't have enough experience with these kind of problems. But in my gut, I think that a trip away from here could be just the ticket for her.
Yeah, well, if she'll go.
Well, why wouldn't she?
Because she might see it as running away from the problem or something.
Yeah, she might. She can be stubborn.
How is it possible that we are talking about Sarah having a breakdown?
How is it possible that we're standing here talking about this animal hurting Sarah? It's Asa that he hated. It's the Buchanan men that he resented. So how the hell did Sarah get in the middle of all this? Why did she have to pay the price for Austin's hatred?
I don't know what the reason is that you're here, but why didn't I just take the baby upstairs, all right?
No. Why don't you just put the baby right here in this thing, right over here? You ain't going anywhere without me.
What do you want, Austin?
Hey, Gabrielle, don't look at me like I'm gonna hurt you or Brenda McGillis's baby.
And I'm supposed to trust your word, am I? Just like you told Sarah that you wouldn't hurt her either.
Sarah Gordon double-crossed me, Gabrielle. She lied to me. She told me that she was in love with me. Now, you tell me, what was I supposed to do when I found that tape recorder strapped to her body?
Well, why didn't you leave town? What are you doing in Lambview still? The police are looking for you. It's not very smart. It's actually quite dumb of you being here.
I'll tell you what's dumb. It's the police that are dumb. I've been to Bo's house twice already. They haven't seen me coming or going. Now, you get this. I do want to leave. But I got a little problem. Money?
Money? I've got $100 in my check.
Hey, listen to me. I'm not here playing games. You got that? I got a rape and I got a murder hanging over my head, so I have absolutely nothing to lose. You understand?
Yes. Perfectly. What can I do to help you?
You can give me the money. I want it back. The 50 grand that you took from me.
When would I have done that?
When? Sometime before Asa decided to bury me. You must have been in that garage just to heard what they were planning for me. You see, you gave yourself away. Saying that you thought I was dead. There's no way you could have known that or even thought that unless you'd have been around.
I found out about it later. They told me about it.
No way. I know the way the Buchanans think about you. They'd never confide a secret that big in you. me the truth, girl.
If I don't tend to him, someone is going to come downstairs and do it. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Operator! Operator, please! Emergency help!
You know, you are dumber than dirt, Gabrielle. I tell you, you just gave me a thought. Yeah, I'm going to give you the phone back, and I want you to call the police. And do me a favor, would you? Ask for my cousin Rafe. Would you do that for me?
Why would I want to do that?
Oh, because I want you to tell them that I'm here, and I want you to have them send out all the troops, okay? But before he hangs up, I want to talk to him. And I want to tell him that, well, I saw you take Michael Grand's dead baby out of that crib at the Landview nursery and switch it with a very live baby. See, I want him to know that that baby is Brenda McGillis's.
And you think he would believe you?
I don't see why not. I mean, I'd have absolutely no reason to lie. There's nothing at stake for me. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I think I could get them to maybe take a few blood tests and maybe some fingerprints of that baby. Huh? And then you'd have to go to prison. And let me warn you about something. It is no better for females in the pen than it is for males.
Austin, no matter what you think, I don't have the $50,000.
Yes, I know that, but you can get it for me. And in the meantime, you can hide me out.
Look, I'd really like to help you. Honestly, I would. But it's just impossible. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I understand. You see? So what would be better is if I returned that baby to its rightful mother, right? And then how about this? How about Michael Grant hating you and making sure that you go to jail for, what, 20 years? Now, how about that? Because those are your choices, pretty lady.
There you are.
Oh, thank God you came home. I thought the cab was going to get here before you did.
Wade, look, what are you doing?
I'm kissing the woman I love. Come here.
But you're leaving me. I don't call that love. And it sounds like I would have found you gone if the cab had arrived before I did.
Listen, I explained to you on the phone that Jim Riggin says if I'm not in Los Angeles this afternoon for the meeting, I might as well forget the job.
So you're just gonna forget about our marriage?
No. I'm doing something for the marriage, something constructive.
You mean the only constructive thing you could come up with is a job with a chain of restaurants in California?
Marilyn, it's the only job I found, and I didn't do it on purpose. It came up. I thought it would be great. Look, Los Angeles, well, the only industry out there just about is show business. This could be great for you, too, but you got to hang around here and be on Fraternity Row.
I have a contract on Fraternity Row.
But, Marilyn, that contract is almost up, and if you approach them and just tell them you want to go, they wouldn't have any problem. I mean, they could kill your character off and recast or whatever, and then you could join me.
And then I'll be exactly what you want me to be. The little wife that sits home while the husband goes off to work every day.
No, that's not true. And it's not fair either. As a matter of fact, I called your agent today, and Leo said that you could get going in California just as soon as you went out there.
Wait, what right do you have to discuss my career with my agent?
Oh. Now we have it. God forbid you might still have a career in California, maybe even a bigger and better one. And that would blow all your theories about me, wouldn't it? So why don't we discuss the real issue?
Which is what?
Which is, do you still love me? Do you want me? Do you want this marriage to work out? Or do you want to just get rid of me so that you and Jack can fool around?
Who is it?
It's Larry. Paul and Megan aren't back?
Oh, I can't imagine where they are. I thought they'd be back with the police by now.
You feeling any better?
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been sitting here thinking about what I'm going to do if Austin comes back. You know, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to react, how I'm going to handle it.
Sarah, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be walking around with that.
Larry, I don't think it's a good idea for me to walk around unarmed when Austin is out there. Unless, of course, you don't believe me.
Why wouldn't I believe you?
Well, if Bo and Megan don't believe me.
Yeah, I picked that up. I don't understand why.
Because Austin's not supposed to be able to hurt me anymore, or anyone for that matter. You know, I actually almost started to believe that. I figured it was time for me to get my life back on track, so I just sent Bo off to work, and I decided that I was going to see a therapist, try and help me put behind some of these bad feelings that Austin...
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I actually convinced myself that I did not see Austin outside of Bo's house, and I did not see his shirt hanging in the bathroom at Vicky's cabin. And then I heard that noise. That is when I realized that Austin can still hurt me. You know, thinking that I was safe, that is what was insane, Larry. He can just slip by the police. He can just disappear into thin air. My God, he can be shot and buried and not die.
Let me have those scissors.
Larry, I just got done telling you what kind of a man we're dealing with, and you want me to give you back the only thing I have to protect myself?
Sarah, listen, Austin's a lot bigger than you. If he got those away from
No, I'm not going to let that happen. Oh, Larry. Larry, you think I'm losing my mind, don't you?
No, honey, I don't. I think you're very, very scared.
No, it's just if you knew what happened that night after he attacked me, you wouldn't be treating me this way, Larry.
All right, so tell me what happened.
I can't. I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't.
Sarah, you can trust me.
Maybe I should tell you. Maybe I should trust someone outside of the family.
Michael Grand. Marco Dane?
Yeah. Good to meet you.
You too. Where's Max?
He can't be here just now, so you and I will take this meeting out alone, if you don't mind.
It's amazing. One day he's running a bar, the next day he's producing a television show.
You know him personally?
Oh, yes. We're not exactly a mutual admiration society, but I'm sure he's already told you that. So I was intrigued and surprised to hear that he wants to use my ballroom for the show.
Yeah, well, he'll be surprised, too. I mean, if we can work out a deal, he'll be surprised, and I hope that we can work out a deal.
Well, I've got some figures here. You have the rental of the ballroom, then you have dinner and an open bar.
What was the figure that the other place came up with? It's just not in my brain right now. I can't
Well,
remember.
the bottom line was 18,000. I know that for a fact.
18,000 for this Civic. And this is only 15,000.
That's right. Yeah, it's a good deal. I wanted to make an attractive offer because my hotel received some unfavorable publicity when it first opened. So hosting a nationally televised award show would put to rest any doubts about the place.
I just read an article in Landview magazine. It was a very complimentary article.
Oh, well, since then we've got nothing but raves. So, what do you think? Satisfactory?
Absolutely.
Good. Well, I just happen to have drawn up a contract anticipating that.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait for Max to sign it, because he is the producer.
Fine, but I need it back by the end of the day or else I can't hold the room. Also, if any of the daytime stars would be willing to promote the Landview Grand, I might be inclined to lower the rate even more.
Well, I might be able to get you Megan.
Megan? Well, she's gotten over the fact that I tried to move Fraternity Road in New York. I suppose not, but she'd probably be happy that I'm trying to get Max out of a jam.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Bo would be awfully happy about these efforts. You'll make a lot of friends, I'm sure, with this deal.
Well, it couldn't hurt. Although Asa Buchanan will carry his grudge against me to the grave, I'm sure.
Megan doesn't like you. Well, Asa doesn't like you. You know, you don't get along with very many people here, huh?
It's not easy.
Yeah, well, my career in Landview isn't going to be too easy either.
Is that right?
Sarah, tell me what happened.
I thought that I could convince Austin to confess. But he was too smart. He wouldn't just trust me. Then he found the tape recorder on me.
Is that why he attacked you?
His face was so full of hate and rage. I couldn't do anything, Larry. I couldn't fight him. I couldn't run, nothing.
Okay, all right, that's why you shot him. It was self-defense.
No, I didn't just shoot him. I wanted to kill him. When he hit the ground, I wanted him dead. Oh, honey, thank God you're back.
Oh, where's Rafe?
I didn't speak to Ray.
Well, who did you talk to? Is it someone from the police should be here?
Larry, could you give me just a moment alone with Sarah, please?
I would like to know, first of all, I want to know what the hell's going on around here. Why aren't the police down here questioning?
You didn't go to the police. Larry, could I speak to Bo for a minute? You don't believe me. You think I just made this whole thing up.
What happened with the test?
They were negative. And I did not take a tranquilizer, you see, because I have to be alert and on guard in case Austin does...
Sarah.
Honey! Don't look at me with pity in your eyes. Pity for your poor deranged girlfriend.
Listen to me, please. Let's get out of here. Let's jump on an airplane and let's just go somewhere. Let's go to Europe, South America, the Caribbean, the Far East, anywhere.
What, do you just want me to run away from this? You think if I go away, I'm just going to forget that Austin is out there? Is that it? Maybe I'll just come around to your way of thinking? Bo, don't patronize me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
All right, I am.
Why?
Because Austin is dead. Sarah, I have proof.
Now, I assume, because I am not hearing any more funny remarks coming out of your mouth, that you're beginning to see the wisdom in what I am saying.
There are things in my life that I'm not very proud of.
Well, you certainly don't need to convince me of that.
But Austin, there are one or two things that I'm very, very proud of. And you see, the problem I have with helping you, despite this threat, is that when you can understand, it would tip the scales for me. And I'm just certain that I'll be damned to hell no matter what good things I do in the future. Why are you laughing?
Oh, I don't know. you just tickled me somewhere. Ooh, you know, I wish I'd met you when I first got to Landview. I bet you we could have had ourselves some good times.
We'll have good times with rapists.
Oh, ye who has not may cast the first stone. Now, back to money.
Get it. I'm not gonna help you.
What are you stalling for? What are you expecting? Michael Grant to just come bursting through here to save you? Yeah. Now, I happen to remember the Landview Hospital phone number because I dialed it on the hour to check on Misha Grand. That's right, I had no intention for that poor woman to be hurt. Yeah, Dr. Oltl.
No, Austin!
What is it? You need 5 minutes for a quick getaway? Come on, Gabrielle, speak up.
Where's the secretary? Hello, Dr. Wollick's office. Hello?
All right, look, it'll take a couple of days to get the $50,000.
That's fine. In the meantime, you can hide me.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, see? I knew that you and me were gonna get along. We're gonna get along just right fine.
Max.
Megan, have you seen Sandy?
No, I just got here. Max, have you had any luck?
No, none at all. I can't even get to Landview University Theater.
What are you guys talking about?
Landview Civic Theater burned down late last night. We've got no place to put on the award show. Listen, how mad would you be at me if you had to accept your award over the radio? Hey, Sandy, try the high schools. It's a shot. Sue, I must say you were taking this very calmly.
I'm too worried about Sarah to care about these awards.
Was something new happened?
Yeah, she thinks that she saw Austin at Beau's house and that he was talking to her.
What do you mean she thinks?
Well, she didn't, Max.
Were you there?
No, but trust me, neither was Austin.
Well, how do you know that? I mean, this creep has been able to elude the cops for days.
Listen, I can't tell you anymore. I promised Sarah that I wouldn't.
Okay, fine, but the bottom line of this is that you think she's having a breakdown. Is that right?
Yes, and I don't know what to do to help her.
maybe Bo should take her out of town on a trip, out of the country.
Oh, that's what he thinks. I mean, I don't know anymore. I don't know, Max.
Hey, baby. I know how hard it is. It hurts like hell when you can't help someone you love.
Yeah, it's awful.
I wish I knew what was going on exactly. Maybe I could come up with some ideas.
I can't tell you anymore, Max. I really can't.
Won't push it. I love you. I hope that's a help.
Yes, it is. Listen, you have to get back to the daisies.
Don't remind me.
Hey, you little wild doggies, I got some news here for you. Come right over here and take a look at this little number. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think it would be worth to you if I found you a place from which to televise the Daisy Awards?
Well, right now you've been hanging on a 1. I'd say you might jump up all the way to a 3.
This is worth a 9.
Marco, are you serious?
Really, you found a theater?
And even after all that, I put Christine out of my mind. I let you back in my life. I try to get things back on track for us.
I know, and you did a good job of it, honey. Look, I need something in my life besides you to make me happy.
Right, so you just sit around and you fantasize about me and Jack?
No, that's not a fantasy. You can't deny that you're attracted to him.
Wade, we work together 10 hours a day. He's a nice guy. You are the man that I love.
Look. We're standing here rehashing old arguments, and the cab's gonna be here any minute. All I want to hear you say is go out to California and find a place where we can live. That's all.
Do you remember when the show was going to move to New York? The fight that you gave me on that, you absolutely refused to leave
Marilyn,
Landview.
that's beside the point. I need to know if you'll love me enough to go with me to Los Angeles.
I don't know. But I think we know the answer to one question. Do you love me enough to stay in Landview? No, you don't.
Listen, do you remember when you first met me what I was like? I was hanging out on the streets. I had no future. I'm really afraid that could happen again, especially if I stay in this town.
Wade, you are so far from that man.
Well, yeah, only because you pay all our bills. Look, just come with me out there and be a big star, big Hollywood movie star. I don't care. Just so long as I have a chance to make something of my life.
You want to believe that, Wade. Please don't leave me.
Why don't you just join me then?
I don't know.
I love you. I gotta catch this
Wade,
plane.
look, please don't go. Because I have this really, really awful feeling that we're never, ever going to find each other if you do go.
We will, just as soon as you join me. I love you.
Beginning to resent the fact here that you are doubting me.
No, please, honey.
No, please, honey, don't hold me, all right? That's not going to help. The only thing that's going to help is if you go out there and find Austin.
I told you I have proof that he's dead.
He's alive!
He can't be. When I left here with Megan, we went up to the mountain, to the grave site. And we dug down until we found a body. I want you to tell me again, what shirt was Austin wearing when he attacked you and you shot him?
I told you it was pink with blue stripes.
Sarah, we uncovered an arm in a denim jacket with the same shirt on. Now, there's no doubt in my mind, there's no doubt in Megan's mind that Austin is dead. He is buried up there on that mountain.
Well, then, who was it who came into the house? Look, I don't care who you saw in that grave, all right? He touched me. He kissed me. Do you think I just made that up?
Yes, I think that you had to have made that up. Honey, listen, we have to deal with this.
Well, that's great, Marco. Really, it is. Don't you think, Max?
Well,
what were you paying for the other place?
$18,000.
You're getting this for $15,000. What more do you want?
Okay, I admit I never thought of the ballroom at the hotel, but then I've been trying to forget that place ever since I lost it.
You what?
I used to own it until Michael Grand snaked it out from under me, but that's a long story from a while back.
This place never changes much, does it? Anyhow, I told him that I might be able to get a hold of a couple actors to plug his hotel. What do you think about that?
No way.
No, I can't. Well, I can't.
You know, I kind of figured that you wouldn't be up for that, but maybe some of the other people will. At any rate, would you please get that signed today? I got to get back to him if we're going to keep this deal.
Well, that was done very fast. He's definitely going to be a very good personal manager today.
Let's not get carried away here. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's jumped all the way up to a 4.
There you go. There's that togetherness again.
Don't get too excited about it. Those last 6 points are a long way to trust and friendship.
I think maybe we could go to lunch with you guys buying?
No, I'm busy, and so's Megan.
He's right. I have some family problems to discuss with Max, and then I really have to go take care of them.
Okay. Sign that. We need to get that to him today. Excuse me.
Well?
Let me read the contract first, then we'll decide. Listen, what were we saying about Sarah? Have you and Bo made any arrangements for her to get treatment?
Honey, please. Please, if you love me, you can't do this to me.
I do love you. I love you so much. That's why we went up there. Because we thought maybe, yes, you were right. Maybe there was some way that Austin had crawled out of that grave once Ace had buried him.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
No, he didn't. Sarah, we found the body. That body was wearing the same shirt that you just described to me. Honey, Austin is dead. Except in your mind. Yes. Listen, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. This could happen to anybody. And there isn't anyone around who could deal with this kind of trauma. It takes a long time to get over something like this, to recover. And that's right now, your mind is telling you that there's a danger out there that doesn't really exist.
He kissed me. I smelled his breath. I smelled his sweat. Do you think I just made that up?
You could have. Sweetheart, look, you were always telling me that a body compensates for like blindness. All the other senses take over once you lose your sight. Our bodies and our minds work together to protect us. Now that's what's happening to you right now. You're only human.
I know that. That's the whole... Oh, forget it. What is the...
Listen, you only have 2 choices. Come away from me. We can leave right now and just take off somewhere. But if you choose to stay here, you're gonna have to see a therapist. Sarah, no, this is for your good more than anybody else's. You can't continue to live in this kind of terror. It's artificial terror. This is unnecessary. You're gonna be living in a constant state of fear until you're able to just erase Austin from your imagination. Now, I want to speak to Larry and see if he can suggest a doctor that you can talk to, or we'll talk to your therapist down at the rape center, your counselor. Maybe she can suggest somebody that's helped other victims, just like you. Or what I'd rather do is just leave here. Go on a vacation. Get away from Landview. I think that's one way that you could forget about Austin. Please. We'll make it a pre-honeymoon. Or better yet, we can make this a real honeymoon. We'll get married. Sarah, let's just take off.
I have to leave.
No, why? Where are you going?
I'm going to tell Rafe that Austin was in our house.
You cannot do that. Would you please listen to me?
Would you listen to me? Austin is out there having a heyday, terrorizing me, and I'm putting a stop to it. Let me go. I don't need your help, and I don't want your help. All right, I can take care of this myself.
No, you can't. Just please
Let
settle
go
down
of me.
and listen
No,
to me.
I'm not going to let him destroy me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kill Austin. Only this time I'm going to make sure he's dead.
No, Sarah, please. Sarah?
Oh, wow. That's some nice accommodations. Sort of reminds me of my old prison cell. At least there I had a bed.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll get you a sleeping bag or something.
A 4-poster would be nice.
I don't believe you. How can you be so calm? You say hi to the bellhop, you buy a newspaper at the newsstand.
I'm on a streak. I'm golden. I absolutely cannot be caught. Okay? You know what I'd like? I'd like you to get me a TV, set it up in here somewhere. And oh, by the way, I am starving. Could you get me some steak and potatoes, you know, some real food?
Yeah, sure. I'll talk to the head chef, get him to whip you up something special, and then deliver it.
Yeah, would you take care of that? Do me a favor, bring me a broom, too, because this place is so dusty, my allergies are going to go absolutely crazy. How come this place isn't finished?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I guess it wasn't first on the list. Michael hasn't got around to it yet.
Yeah, well, you know, you could store a whole lot more wine in here. Oh, that's another thing. I want a bottle of whiskey. Skip the ice, skip the glasses, just get me the whiskey, okay? And bring me a newspaper every day. I want to keep up on the news.
Why did I let you talk me into this?
Because you don't want to see that baby go back to Brenda McGillis. Because you don't want to find yourself on trial.
I know. You want your $50,000. All right, all I have to do is find a way to get it.
Why don't you just steal it from Michael Grand?
Austin, if I get you the money, will you promise to leave town and not hurt anyone else?
If you do that, like I told you, I'll be straight with you. Hurry up, you down here!
Oh, Max, you're the one who said it was a good idea for her to leave for a while.
Well, now I don't. I don't think it's a good idea for Sarah. I mean, I don't think she can erase these problems she's facing by a change of scenery. I think she should see some professional help.
Well, you're probably right. The only problem there is that she's not going to agree to get that. She actually thinks that she's not hallucinating.
Well, I wish I knew how you knew she is.
Because I just do, Max. Trust me. Listen, I'm not going to be able to concentrate on my nomination or the Daisy Show, any of this, until Sarah's feeling better.
I understand. But think how proud Sarah will be when you win. Oh, I haven't seen you since I got the confirmation from Robin Leach.
Oh, so he's going to be Master of Ceremonies?
Am I brilliant or what?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, we got everything. Now we got the theater, and oh, I better go over this contract
Max,
and get this back to Michael.
Max.
What? What, babe?
I have to say something that's not going to make you very happy, but I really have to do this.
Is this something else that involves
No,
Marco Dane?
no. Marco is going to be upset about this, too, but I think it's the right thing to do.
You want to quit talking to yourself and tell me what you're trying to say?
I'm going to drop out of the Daisy Awards show and devote all my time and energy to helping Sarah.
Austin, get behind the crates. Michael, is that you?
Yes.
Hi.
Bellhoff told me you were down here. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just making sure everything was in order for when you want to call the contractor back.
What do you mean? He's scheduled for next week. I thought I told you that. Well, listen, I have great news, and we can use them, right?
Absolutely. What is it?
There is an organization called the Daytime Artists Association.
Yeah, the Daisy Awards, and Max is producing it instead of taking care of us.
Right. Well, they've been planning an award ceremony, and they were going to have it at the Civic Theater, but the Civic Theater burnt down last night. So guess where it's going to be held now?
Here?
Yes! The Grand Ballroom showcased on national television. Is that incredible?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't understand why Max came to you, though.
Well, he's desperate. He needs a place right away. But the important thing is, this is a terrific break for us, so we have to be sure that everything goes right. Nothing can be wrong with this.
I hope nothing does go wrong. Can we go back up now?
Yeah, sure.
What? What are you looking at?
Wait a minute. I wonder how quickly we could get this room fixed up.
Why?
Well, the award show people, they might have a use for it.
Why would they possibly want to use this room?
They need to have a lot of dressing room space.
Oh, no, that's not a good idea at all. We want to show off what a first-class hotel this is. We can't possibly have actresses changing in here. We need to send them up to the top suites upstairs.
No, this is closer to the ballroom. I mean, that's what's going to work best. We'll have a crew come in and fix it up nicely for them, as nice as possible anyway. Besides, we need the rooms upstairs for paying guests, hopefully. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Oh, up to you.
No, ladies first.
What lady?
Come on.
Daisy Awards. Well, look at that. Cousin Bo show's nominated, and Sarah Gordon's sister. Well, being down here just might turn out to be a whole lot of fun after all.
Larry, somebody help me in here. What happened?
And she got all worked up and...
Did she hit her head?
No. Listen, she told me about those tests. They're negative. Is that true?
All right. Yeah. Sarah, can you hear me?
Honey,
Can you hear me?
don't you have any smelling salts or something?
She's gonna be all right. I just want to admit her to the hospital.
Okay, Sarah, honey. Sarah.
All right, Bo, you keep her here. Don't let her get up. I'll be right back. I'll get a gurney.
Sarah, I love you so much. I just hate going through this.
Jane, Sarah Gordon's in the office. She's just fainted.
I'll find a gurney.
No, I'll take care of that. You go to the office. I want her admitted to the hospital, and then check with the lab. I want to set up a pregnancy test.